the larger-than-life figure of Sri Jaswant Singh Gill, who rescued 65 lives trapped in the underground mine. He is a true representation of the ethos of ISM, which laid the foundation for his incredible journey. I thank and congratulate Akshay ji and the entire cast and crew of Mission Raniganj for giving such an inspiring film to us and to the nation. Akshay ji, it would have been indeed our pleasure. It would have been indeed our pleasure to welcome you to our beautiful and historic campus at IIT ISM Dhanbad.
IIT कौन से साल में बना था? I think 2016.
Yes, it is in 2016. It converted to IIT.
Okay, so 2016 is equal to 9. So I'm telling you what else is common. So my birthday is also 9, and also it was formed in 1926.
Yes, 1926.
Right? So that also is 9. So I was just reading the whole thing. And but thank you very much for inviting me and allowing me to speak to all the future people of our country who's going to be, they are going to be in charge to shape our country. So thank you guys for coming, and I'm so honored to do this role of Jaswant Singh ji. मतलब मैंने जब ये कहानी, खैर हमको पता नहीं था इसके बारे में, जब मुझे पता चला इस कहानी के बारे में, you know what was the best part about it? It is not about, yes, he saved so many miners from 350 feet down, but the best part was he himself went down, knowing that it can be a sure death, knowing everything. But the best part was that he went down himself and got them, all of them up, and came himself alone, he came himself last. So that was the best thing. I wonder, what do you all teach there? So much of humanity you teach.
ये जानने के लिए मैं हमारा संस्थान के तरफ से आपको फिर से अनुरोध करूंगा, किसी भी टाइम में फ्यूचर में आप प्लीज आए यहाँ पे हमारा संस्थान में।
जरूर आएंगे।
थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू जी। मैं अभी भी आ जाता, लेकिन इस वक्त मैं लंदन में हूँ, मेरी यहाँ शूटिंग चल रही है, तो इस वक्त मैं लंदन में हूँ।
थैंक यू सो मच। लेकिन हम लोग इंतजार में रहेंगे, आप जरूर आइएगा। ये तो कम से कम हम लोगों का आप इस बार का यकीन दिलाइए कि कभी भी फ्यूचर में आप एक बार आएंगे हमारा संस्थान में।
ये पक्की बात है, ये मेरा प्रॉमिस है।
So Akshay sir, you have already promised, and we are sure that you would be visiting our campus in future.
Yes, absolutely. And जो मैं बोलता हूँ वो करता हूँ।
So our expectations really go high, and definitely IIT ISMites, we are going to have Akshay sir over here on a campus someday. Friends, as we come together to celebrate an icon loved by people across the country who brings to us the story of a hero of this nation, let's turn to our hero on the screen, none other than Akshay Kumar, and now with a question. Akshay ji, while we just saw the trailer of Mission Raniganj, which is based on the story of our very own ISMite, our hero Jaswant Singh Gill, This is not the first time. पहले भी आपने ऐसे बहुत ही सच्ची और अच्छे कहानियों को हम तक पहुंचाया है, जैसे कि एयरलिफ्ट, रुस्तम, केसरी, मिशन मंगल, गोल्ड, बेल बॉटम, पैडमैन एंड ऑफ कोर्स अब मिशन रानीगंज, द ग्रेट भारत रेस्क्यू. So we would like to know from you what inspires you to pick these stories.
एक्चुअली जो आपका प्रश्न है उसके अंदर ही उत्तर है, बिकॉज जो ये असल कहानी की, देखिए आई कैन डू लॉट्स ऑफ वेरी हेवी कमर्शियल फिल्म लाइक अ सिंग इज किंग, अ राउडी राठौर, अ वेलकम एंड मेनी अदर फिल्म्स आई कैन डू, बट I'm doing it also, but the kind of enjoyment it is there to do the real life heroes, जिन्होंने मतलब वक्त को ललकारा, मुश्किलात को ललकारा और अपनी जीत हासिल करके दिखाया. और एक ऐसा मतलब मैं अगर हिस्ट्री बुक बनाता ना, तो मैं हिस्ट्री बुक में ऐसे लोगों की कहानी रखता. ठीक है, अकबर ने जो किया वो किया, और बाकी लोगों ने जो किया, लेकिन ये जो लोग हैं, इनकी कहानियों में जो रंग है, जसवंत सिंह गिल जैसे लोग, जब मैंने पैडमैन की थी, जिनके ऊपर आधारित वो कहानी थी, वो जैसे लोग, मतलब ऐसे लोग बहुत कम पैदा होते हैं और इनकी कहानियां हमें इंस्पायर करती है. मुझे बहुत मजा आता है जब ये कहानियों पे, मैं आपको एक छोटी सी बात बताता हूँ. करीबन 2.5-3 साल पहले, जब when जसवंत सिंह जी was alive, so I got an opportunity to talk to him on the phone. पता उनके क्या कंडीशन थी, बेटा तू ही फिल्म करेगा, लेकिन तू मुझे एक प्रॉमिस कर दे, तू वो फिल्म विच मोना ना बड़ी सरदार बन के ही कर. So I said भाई मैं अगर ये फिल्म करूंगा तो बिल्कुल सरदार जसवंत सिंह गिल करके ही करूंगा, मैं बिल्कुल पगड़ी पहन के करूंगा. एंड इतने मतलब he was so humble, he was so nice, it was an honor talking to him, and I consider myself very lucky that I was able to speak to him on the phone that day. So what I'm trying to say is, इन लोगों की कहानियां में इतनी जान होती है, इतने मतलब there's so much of truth in it, and there's so much of sacrifice, that I would love to keep on making films like that and bring it in front of the youth and tell them what kind of people we had, what kind of ancestors we had. Yeah.
Akshay sir, we know that you have scripted a new history in the Indian cinema, and the nation is so proud of you. Recently, we saw your post on Twitter, which drove the ISMites crazy. They liked it, they shared it, and they flashed it on their WhatsApp DPs. Perhaps a post on the Engineers Day. Let me tell the audience what the post read. To quote, "I could never even imagine myself studying hard to be an engineer, but then I got an opportunity to play a brave, intelligent engineer like Jaswant Singh Gilji in Mission Raniganj. माँ बाप की इच्छा पूरी हो गई. #real hero." Quote, unquote. क्या आपने कभी इंजीनियर बनने का सोचा था?
मैंने कभी एक्टर बनने का नहीं सोचा था, तो इंजीनियर को दूर करते, इंजीनियर तो बिल्कुल नहीं सोचा था. बस आपका प्रश्न तो यही था कि इंजीनियर का मैंने बनने का सोचा. नहीं जी, मैंने कभी नहीं सोचा था इंजीनियर बनने का. मैं I always wanted to be a martial artist, and I always went for it, and I completed my black belt, and so मुझे खेल कूद में बहुत ज़्यादा शौक. And my father also, that was the greatness of my parents, that they realized it, that my child doesn't want to study, he wants to be into sports, he wants to be into martial art. And so he forced me, and he gave me so much of support. So even this is also a lesson for the parents, कि जो बच्चे कुछ और बनना चाहते हैं, to support them, whether it's engineer, doctor, or anybody. Don't force them into something which they don't enjoy.
अक्षय जी, I can see हमारे बहुत सारे students हैं जो उत्सुक हैं आपसे बात करने के लिए, आपसे प्रश्न पूछने के लिए. So we can take the questions from the students, and for this I call upon Rupika, my co-host.
Thank you, ma'am, and hello, sir.
Hi, how are you, co-host?
Sir, this that one line has made my entire year. I'll be honest. Sir,
Now they're going to call you co-host only here. in your
that's
college.
fine, sir. If you use that term for me, I'm fine with them calling me co-host throughout. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, I can see the audience has been buzzing with a lot of questions that they want to ask you. So,
Yeah, please give it to anybody and let them ask whatever they want.
sure, sir. Anyone here who has a question? Alright, we start. Yes.
Good evening, sir. I'm Aditya Swami, a finally undergraduate student here at IIT ISM Dhanbad. It's so great to talk to you today.
Thank
So you started from extremely humble beginnings and are now a global icon everybody wishes to be. So, and it was surely a long and challenging journey. So what was your mindset during this journey that us as students can adopt to convert our dreams into reality?
There's a very small word called focus. Focus is one of the most important things. And behind focus lies everything. There is one more thing, which is the most important thing, is being disciplined. So after you are disciplined, you get focus. So I have kept my discipline very much intact with myself. I sleep on time, I wake up on time, I work out, I keep my body fit, I go work on time, I come back on time, I give my time to my family, and I lead a very kind of a, because my father was in army, so I lead a very army kind of a life. So this one thing which my father taught me was focus. Whatever you do, even if you're eating your food, focus on your food. Eat your food. आराम से बैठ के खाना खाओ, because that also is going to be helpful for you in digestion. So it's such a small thing. nobody ध्यान कोई देता नहीं है खाता खाते वक्त. हम बचपन में हमने ये सीखा है 32 बार 36 बार चबाओ खाने, but we don't focus, we gut food. But that itself is so wrong for your own body. So what I'm trying to tell you is the most important thing is focus and discipline. Whatever you do, that keep it in mind and go ahead in your life.
We're definitely gonna follow that, sir. Thank you so much for your answer.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Can we get another question from the audience? Alright, I can spot someone right here.
Quickly, co-host, run.
Hi sir, I am Harshita Singh. I am a third
Hi,
year
how are you?
I am fine sir. Sir, I am third year undergrad student at IIT Dhanbad, and my question is, what exactly drew you to act in this movie? Like what
Sorry,
exactly
what's the
attracted
question?
you toward the story of this movie? Mission Raniganj.
Well, what attracted me towards this movie?
Yes sir.
Man, if I may just say, ये एक 48 hours की कहानी है. A man realizes that there are 65 to 71 miners stuck down, and it's a sure short death for them. And this man gets an opportunity, a great idea, how to make a capsule, how to put it down, how to bring them alive, and itself is such a huge human story. And so that attracted me so much. Most, as I earlier also said, the one thing which attracted me was that man didn't care about his own life. How can a man not care about his own life and decide to just go himself down and bring all of them up? Now that was human story, was what attracted me to it. It's not about just saving the miners, it was that he didn't care for his own life.
This is very inspiring sir. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Sir, if you don't mind, co-host will steal you for a minute for a question of her own. So apart from
Yeah,
co-host,
please.
I am also called Rupika and I am also a
Okay.
pre-final year student at IIT ISM Dhanbad. And I wanted to ask you because I'd say that almost an entire generation has inherited its understanding and love for comedy from you and from your movies. And I say that no one in this audience would argue otherwise when I say कि हमारा कोई भी conversation complete नहीं होता है without referencing one of your movies or one of your dialogues or using your memes. And how do you feel about that, sir? Do you like
I don't know, अब इससे मेरे तो पता नहीं कितने मीम बनते हैं. I don't know, I've become a meme king. Every place there is meme about or something or the other. I never thought that. So what was your question by the way?
So sir, वही कि मतलब आपकी movies and dialogues अभी भी जो भी comedy का definition है for our generation, that is you, your movies and your dialogues. So how do you feel about that?
Well, I feel great about it, and I feel that I give laughter to you and your family and all your friends. So I feel good. At least I'm distributing laughter to you, everyone. So I feel honored about it.
Thank you so much, sir. Again, there are many more questions with the audience, so let's shoot
Yes,
there.
please.
Yes. Sure.
पीछे भी जाइए, co-host आगे मत
Alright,
रहिए.
Sir, you really making me run today.
Yes.
Yes, you please.
नमस्कार सर, मेरा
नमस्कार.
नाम पवन कुमार गुप्ता है, थर्ड ईयर स्टूडेंट एंड आई एम ऑल्सो
अच्छा जी, गुप्ता जी बोलिए.
सर मैं मार्शल आर्ट स्टूडेंट हूँ सर यहाँ पे, और आप मेरे
अरे
आइडल.
मार्शल आर्ट स्टूडेंट.
यस सर.
ओके.
सर आपने बहुत सारे किरदार निभाए हैं अभी तक, और बहुत मुश्किल किरदार निभाए हैं. तो आपको इस किरदार में, एक इंजीनियर के किरदार में क्या क्या विशेषताएं देखने के लिए मिली, और किस हिस्से को निभाने में आपको थोड़ी मुश्किल हुई सर? ये मेरा सवाल है.
देखिए, पहला आपका प्रश्न क्या था?
सर आपको इंजीनियर में क्या क्या विशेषताएं दिखाई दी इस रोल को निभाते वक्त?
विशेषताएं तो देखिए ऐसा है कि एक इंजीनियर को तुरंत एक इमरजेंसी के वक्त पे फटाक करके क्या सोचना होता है, क्या उसका जवाब निकालना होता है, क्या कैलकुलेशन होती है. सो ही हैज टू हैव अ क्विक माइंड. दैट इज व्हाट विशेष आई रियलाइज फॉर एन इंजीनियर. आई एम श्योर यू आर आल्सो गेटिंग ट्रेन्ड देयर in engineering, to have a quick mind, to take a quick decision. So that is what I enjoyed doing in this film, and I realized how Sardar Jaswant Singh ji took so many decisions quickly and faster to save so many people. And what was the second thing you asked?
और सर आपको किस हिस्से, मतलब इंजीनियर के किस हिस्से को निभाने में थोड़ी मुश्किल हुई सर? इस
मुझे क्यों मुश्किल होगी यार? मुझे कोई मुश्किल नहीं हुई. मेरा डायरेक्टर मेरे साथ था. उन्होंने काफी वक्त सरदार जसवंत सिंह गिल जब वो when he was alive, so he had spent so much time talking to him about it, what it was and how it was. So I got a lot of help from my director Tinu. So I सच्ची कहूँ तो मुझे इसमें कोई मुश्किलात नहीं थी. बस ये था कि वो माइंस के अंदर जाना, वो कैप्सूल में बैठना और नीचे शूटिंग करना, ढेर सारा पानी होना. So that was there, but that was, I wouldn't say मुश्किल, but that was the tough part. Yeah, that was a very tough and very enjoyable part. Thank you very much.
Person in the back, I'm only taking. I'm here.
Yeah.
Hello Akshay sir, how are you? So my name is Sushant Sharma and I am a second year BTech undergraduate here at IIT Dhanbad. So my question to you
What
sir,
is your t-shirt written? What is written on your t-shirt? Off man.
yeah, off man.
What does off man mean?
I don't know what that sir, but Superman तो आप ही है sir. Off man पता नहीं.
चलो ठीक है. हाँ. पूछिए क्या पूछ रहे थे आप?
So sir, my question to you is, here in an IIT and even otherwise when we come here, there is a lot of competition that we have to face. there is a competitive spirit that we have to develop among ourselves. Or आप भी जब whenever you come out with a new movie, you might also sometimes have this pressure about performance, and there is a competitive spirit that always revolves around our work. So how do you deal with this, and what tip do you give youth to manage stress and competitiveness with an effective method?
Okay, Mr. Hoffman, I would say my competition, I have always trained myself, my competition is me, myself. I have to compete with myself to make myself better than what I am. I don't want to look into the other person, what he is doing. See, my competitor, they do a lot of films which are commercially very big, successful. But I don't want to look at that. I want to look at what kind of films and what kind of message I can give across my films. And so I don't look at the competition. As I said, my competition is me, myself alone. So I can only give you that suggestion, but rest is up to you, Mr. Hoffman.
Thank you, sir. All the best for your upcoming movie. Love you, sir.
All right. Thank you. Love you.
Alright, I spot another question in the front now.
Yes, Mr. Green Shirt.
Yes. Your question, please.
Good evening, sir.
Sorry, I'm making you run so much.
सर पहले आपके लिए 5 लाइन कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स, उसके बाद एक सवाल है सर। उस कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स में आपके सारे मूवी कवर अप हो गए। पहले वेलकम सर टू आवर आईएसएम कैंपस, और नेक्स्ट माय एक्सप्रेशन फॉर नाउ इज ओ माय गॉड, एंड फॉर नेशन यू आर खिलाड़ी कुमार एक्शन स्टार। सर फॉर मी यू आर नॉट ओनली सुपरस्टार बट आल्सो गैलेक्सी।
Okay.
And
Thank you.
sir, 2 things I have learned from you: punctuality and fitness. आपका बिल्कुल रिवर्स हूँ, लेकिन आपसे सीख रहा हूँ।
अभी एक और चीज सीख। ये सब चीजें याद करके आ जाता तो ये क्या, ये भी देखना पड़ता।
रिसेंटली आपका OMG मूवी थिएटर में देखा, और वेलकम 3 का अनाउंसमेंट तो 10 बार देख चुका हूँ यूट्यूब पे। और सर 1 पूछ आपके लिए सर। और सर
आप कहाँ से हो?
सर मैं ओडिशा से हूँ।
उड़ीसा से। क्या नाम आपका?
सौरभ मिश्रा।
सौरभ जी।
जी।
ओके। हाँ, प्रश्न क्या आपका?
सर
ये भी याद करके नहीं आया?
सर मेरे मम्मी हमेशा कहती थी कि तू बिल्कुल खट्टा मीठा का अक्षय कुमार की तरह है, क्योंकि मैं सारा चीज ही चलते चलते गिरा देता हूँ, इसलिए।
अच्छा। और एक बात बता, एग्जाम में भी तू फोन लेके जाता है?
सर मैं
देख के करता है?
एग्जाम हॉल में से सबसे लास्ट हूँ, लेकिन कब सेमिनार में तो सबसे मोर प्रिपेयर्ड हूँ हमेशा।
ओके, ठीक है।
सर
बस प्रश्न खत्म तेरा?
सर आप OMG में सर आप श्री कृष्णा बने थे, OMG 2 में लॉर्ड शिवा, लेकिन OMG 3 में आप क्या बनने वाले हैं?
आप बताओ क्या बने?
सर मेरे पास 2 अल्टरनेटिव है। एक आप साईं बाबा बन सकते हैं, या तो ब्रह्मा जी बन सकते हैं।
ठीक है, याद रखूंगा।
सर आपका ओ माय गॉड मेरे को भगवान के प्रति विश्वास बहुत ही उजागर किया है।
पर ये बहुत अच्छी बात है, हमेशा रखना, दिल में रखना। जय महाकाल, बस बोलते जाओ। जय महाकाल।
सर जब मैं कराटे प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ तब आपका
ये भाइयों ने झूठ बोला है कि नहीं?
ओके, थैंक यू।
चलो बढ़िया। ओके, ध्यान रखिए अपना, ध्यान रखिए।
You have a question?
Good evening, sir. I'm a Vivek Pandey, a pre-final year student at IIT ISM Dhanbad. I wanted to ask you a simple question. So you are acting as our esteemed alumnus Jaswant Singh Gill Sirji. So how would you describe him? I mean, what lessons have you learned from his character?
As I earlier also said about it, it's about a man who was very sharp, intelligent, quick decision, knew how to get his way through in bureaucracy also. Many things I saw that the way he has gone through it. As when you will watch the movie, you will understand. And in all the total everything, I would just say the quick decision thing was was the thing which attracted me a lot about him. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I think we have time for one or two. Just a second. We have some of our professors that have questions for you.
गुड इवनिंग सर, मेरा नाम अशोक कुमार है, मैं यहाँ पे असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर हूँ। सर मैं यही सब्जेक्ट भी पढ़ा रहा हूँ आजकल, यही पानी से जो डूब जाता है, अब फायर है, पूरा माइंस का ही चीज़ पढ़ा रहा हूँ। सर मेरा मतलब आपका व्यू जानना है कि जैसे बॉर्डर पे लोग लड़ते हैं तो उनको बहुत रिकॉग्निशन मिलता है, बट सेम तरीके से हमारे माइनर्स भी इंडिया में बहुत सारे माइंस हैं जहाँ पे एकदम डेंजर में होकर काम करते हैं और उनका मतलब वो जो सैक्रिफाइस है, वो जो कंट्रीब्यूशन है उतना लोगों तक पहुंच नहीं रहा है। तो इसको लेके मतलब आप तो माइंस घूमे हैं सर, तो उसके हिसाब से आपका क्या कहना है, मतलब इनका रिकॉग्निशन इंडिया लेवल पे, नेशन लेवल पे कितना
सर आपका वॉइस म्यूटेड है एक्चुअली। Yes.
अभी ठीक है?
Yes sir, perfect.
हाँ, so अभी आ रही है आवाज मेरी?
Yes sir, perfect.
So आपने मुझसे पूछा कि माइनर्स के बारे में से देखिए, हम जब भी बड़े हो रहे थे, मैंने अपने दोस्तों को, उनके माँ बाप उनसे बात करते हुए और अभी भी मतलब सुना है कि बेटा मेरा बड़ा होके बेटा डॉक्टर बनेगा, इंजीनियर बनेगा। फिर मैंने एक फिल्म की थी मिशन मंगल, शायद आप लोगों ने देखी होगी। That whole thing became so this thing and it was a huge success. Then people also started saying मेरा बेटा साइंटिस्ट बनेगा, एस्ट्रोनॉट बनेगा। And I'm hoping and I'm keeping my finger crossed, even after this movie, things will be, my son is going to be getting into the engineering of mining and things like that. So anything that this kind of thing will be happening soon, because I believe in the kind of movie which I have made, the kind of story Jaswant Singh Gill's story is. अब मेरी आवाज आ रही है ना?
Yes sir, yes sir.
हाँ, नहीं तो आप लोगों की आवाज अभी बंद होगी।
मैंने शायद माइक दूर कर ली इसलिए।
Okay. So that is what it is, and I think I will say what you guys are doing is one of the. There's so much of hard work required because I have been into the minings and things like that. It is very it's a very tedious job, and I'm not wearing a hat. Otherwise, I would have removed my hat and said congratulations for doing this job. And very good work. Yeah.
Thank you so much sir. We'll quickly run to one last question maybe.
Yeah.
Any questions here?
Good evening, sir. My name is Anubhav Agrawal. I am a first year student at IIT ISM Dhanbad. So my question is basically, sir, जैसे कि आपने मूवी की शूटिंग करी है, तो आपने कभी IIT धनबाद का कैंपस देखा है, तो आपको IIT धनबाद के कैंपस में क्या पसंद है?
नहीं।
नो सर मैंने आपने कभी ऑनलाइन तो देखा होगा।
नहीं बेटा, मैं आया नहीं हूँ उधर, ना मैंने ऑनलाइन पे भी देखा है। बट मैंने कहा है कि मैं जब भी आऊँगा, I would love to come and visit it and see what it is, how it is, and it's such a huge campus. It's about 393 acres.
Yes.
Am I right? कि आपको भी नहीं पता? Yeah, it is your campus is of 393 acres.
Yes sir, it's 393 acres.
कौन सा साइड वाला कोई बोल रहा है?
Sir, he is saying we have a slogan for IIT ISM. It's Jai Mahakali ISM Bhokali. So
Okay.
Once we can, if it says the slogan, it will be good.
जय महाकाली, जय महाकाली, जय महाकाली।
Thank you so much, sir. I think that's a core memory for all of us here. We'll take
Yes.
one last question, honest last question this time. Yes.
Okay, so hi
Is he
sir.
your friend?
My name is Akshay Kumar and I am a final year undergrad student at IIT ISM Dhanbad. Okay, so my question is like Mission Raniganj looks like it's a very interesting movie. Like we can see it from the trailer. So my question is like, what do you think audience will take away from the film when they will walk out of the theaters?
What will they take away from this? First of all, the hardship of what miners go through, of the kind of situation they work in, and the toughness of the job, the high risk of the job, and so these are the kind of things, and obviously the human side of a man who just comes out and saves these 71 miners. So that is what they're going to take, and that's it.
Sir, one more question. Like we have seen Mission Mangal, and like recently Chandrayaan 3 has also like successfully landed on Moon. So maybe in future can we see Mission Chandrayaan by Akshay sir?
See, these things I don't know. These are all about screenplay, script. You know, I made, oh my God, about 12 to 13 years back, number one. Then I didn't get a script. And after about so many years, I got a script. So if I get a good script, it's not about कि कुछ हो गया तो चलिए film बनाते हैं. It is all about the kind of screenplay, script you get, and then only I can get into a film and start making. But अगर तेरी नजर में कोई script आए तो बता.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys. I just wish to leave with one thought to you guys. As engineers, you guys are the